Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is your 2007 Jetta wheel bearing plus hub. 2007 means it's been alive for 13 or so years, which means it's been rusting all that time. Now for the last half hour or so I've been taking this sharp object, trying to scratch out as much rust as I can feel in that hole. And although brakes, disclaimer, do at your own risk, informational purposes only. I think I'm going to get a long object. Alright, why not? Scoop out some marine grade grease. See if I can't leave a little coating in there to slow rustification of this wheel hub, or this whatever you call that, kingpin. There, possibly that's going to slow the onslaught of nature. Well, this has me a bit confused. Is that symmetrical, or is one side stick out more than the other if I flip it around? I just can't say. Well, let's see if I can get the bolts to line up. Speaking of bolts, I think I'm going to go with the illumination created by my camera as well. It is time to get a bolt. Are they all the same length? Yeah, they look like it. Alright, let's get some of these started. Well, I'm gonna have to find our 12mm. Oh boy, I didn't put my tools back. Where could it be? Oh, there it is. Change it over to tighty. I think we got a grip on it. Yeah, I was scraping out that rust because if it goes in, it probably won't feel like coming out if it's too much rust clogging the passageway. So I got a one-shot deal to pull it into place. And if it doesn't go into place, I may have to bang it out destructively. And notice these interesting bolts. They got that curvy, so they kind of like pull it to center it sort of deal. I know I'm supposed to wait for my new fresh bolts, but I'm impatient. So I am noticing a small amount of resistance going into its hole, but really not very much. So I'm hoping that I scraped out enough rust so that the rest can be pushed out of the way. Simply by tightening. And hopefully that coat of marine grease will add a few more years to the lifespan of this particular part of the car. Yes, she seems to be pinching in nicely. Look at that. Yeah, so the only reason why, or the main reason why I decided to add a part 3 to this is to show that my concern about if you got an old car, which you obviously do, or 2007, you may run into some trouble. Since I had such a deal banging the old one out, I didn't want to have a trouble where trying to put the new one in, I couldn't get it down all the way. But that doesn't seem to be a final issue. I did, like I said, scratch out and use my finger to feel inside to try to remove as much rust layers as possible. Alright, I can get these tight. I'm going to go back and breaker bar them in a minute. But there you go. We got our new bearing in for the most part. Looks like we're over the hump. There we go. Whether we needed it or not, we'll find out if the noise is reduced. I got the two back ones, one of the front ones, and one left. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.